So yeah, man. So yo, my people, it's currently November the 17th, Sunday, and on today's video, we're going to be going through the trade recaps. Do you know what I'm saying? The review of all the trades that we have taken last week. As you know, if you've been watching, it's been a very difficult week. Can't complain. Just got to go back to the drawing board and understand why we've took those losses. The reasons why, whether it's emotion, whether it's strategy, whether it's, do you know what I'm saying, and learn from it and get better. So yeah, as you can see, I took 6 trades last week. Only got one which was green. I keep forgetting to calculate the percentage, but if I remember correctly, it was definitely like a 15 to 20% trade. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started with CrowdStrike. We took that on Monday the 11th. 3 contracts, a 337 call, £1,145. We lost 434, 28%, and was in this trade for about 9 minutes. From the top of my head, I can remember why. The first thing first was I got emotional. I let my emotions get the best of me. I didn't follow my rules because I made a simple mistake of buying the asking price instead of the bid, which was a very big difference. And then I kind of just let all my rules go out of the window. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what happened there. I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat that in a minute. But that's kind of what happened there. But I could tell you my thoughts behind it and blah blah blah. Do you know what I'm saying? So when was that? That was Monday. If you go to the 4 hour, I want to get rid of everything. Hold on, that's Wednesday, Tuesday. We took it on Monday, so we kind of need to get rid of. Yeah, so. Cool. Looking at this chart, as you can see, I'm looking at it on the 4 hourly. Boom, boom, boom. This is an uptrend. Go to the hourly chart. Do you know what I'm saying? It just keeps building over key levels and going and going. So obviously the next key level was the 3336 level, and it was close to it during pre-market. Hence the reason why I was going for a break and retest of that level. So cool, if we go to CrowdStrike here now, what time did we get in? 2:36, which means I didn't wait for the market to kind of see where it's going. I'm meant to wait 10 minutes, so that's one rule I broke. I must have got in around 4:35. That's the 2:30 candle, 5 minutes. So I must have got in around at the start of this candle for a 336. Now that don't make sense. I'm tweaking. No, so I got in at this candle, right? Yeah, 1 minute into this candle. Cool. As you can see, it's broken it, retesting it. First mistake I could have probably already seen is that I didn't wait for the candle to finish. I didn't wait for the retest candle to finish doing what it was needed to do for me to go for a 336 put. I mean, cool. It's a call, right? Yeah, exactly. So if I just waited for this candle to finish, I would have had confidence. I would have had more of a reason to not go in this trade. I would have been like, okay, hold on a minute. It's meant to be breaking above it. It's meant to be clearly breaking above it. It hasn't. Do you know what I'm saying? The candle's finished and it's dropped all the way below down here. Already off to a bad start. Why? Because I wasn't patient enough and I didn't wait for the retest candle to finish. Cool. Now we're here. Now we're stuck in the trade. Choppy. Emotional, and emotions are getting the best of me. I'm already 10% down because of bid. And this is the start of when I'm leveraging higher. Do you know what I'm saying? So it didn't really make sense. I would say for this trade was emotion wise, that's why I didn't do well. My emotions got the best of me, and two, I didn't follow a rule. The retest candle didn't even, like, that is horrible. Like, you should have known. Why would you want to, if anything, you'd wait for this retest candle, and then I would switch, like, oh, maybe I'll have to go for the downside if it retests it and see how it reacts to it. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I had the right plan though, because look, it worked out in the end later on during the day. But that's me being eager, straight off the open, impatient, indecisive. Like, what am I doing? Relax. If the move's gonna happen, the move's gonna happen. So overall, my analysis is correct. Do you know what I'm saying? But my execution now is where I've went wrong with that trade. Execution, emotions, and just not, do you know what I'm saying? Not following what I need to follow, not following my strategy clearly. Hence the reason why we took a 28% loss. Yeah, you could say, right, if man just held for the day, would have been cool, but that's not good, because ideally, I like stops to be around 10-15%. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas I've only got a small account and I'm kind of leveraging most of the money, I only want to take a 10% to 15% loss, because, cool, let's say I was averaging around two quid. If I lose 5 trades in a row, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's £1,000. That's half of my portfolio gone from me losing 5 trades in a row. Do you know what I'm saying? Where I've got a small account, it makes it a bit difficult, and I'm only willing to lose that much just in case I do go on a losing streak. Do you know what I'm saying? Because of the amount I'm risking, obviously. So yeah, obviously that was, I shouldn't have got into that trade, and that's clearly the reason why. And I can already tell there's going to be a reoccurring thing, because my next one is AMD. Obviously it is Tesla, but for some reason I don't have the time, so I can't tell you where I got in and where I got out. So we're going to have to go to AMD. And I even remember clearly the reason why I failed AMD and I had to go for the re-entry, because I didn't wait for the retest candle to finish. Simple things, do you know what I'm saying? It's so simple. It's so simple. But look, I'm going to show you why I was even thinking of going for that AMD move, that AMD 145 reject in the first place. What day was that? That was on a Tuesday. So cool. If we just forget, where's Tuesday? That's Tuesday. Cool. As I can see from AMD has not been good. AMD has not been good since around October the 30th, and I can see it's on a downtrend. I can clearly see that. You can't tell me otherwise. Just look at the chart and you can tell that AMD is on a downtrend. So I'm looking for puts. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for puts. It's broken here, 152, carried on, broken down to 145 again. Whatever, boom, cool, it's broken it, but I'm saying it, even in a downtrend, like, line can't go in a straight line. It has to retrace and then carry on back the direction it wants to go, and that's clearly what I've saw here. Do you get what I'm saying? Clearly, I'm saying, cool, whatever it's done, it's boom, back, because obviously it has to go back up, and then it's going to go back down, and I can see that from here. I even drew the line. It's continuing down its downtrend. So now I'm looking for the 145 breakdown. Hence the reason why I went for that. Hence the reason why I went for it here on Tuesday. So as you can see, I got in at 251, yeah, which is this candle. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You can the candle hasn't even finished doing what it's doing. As I can look, it's retested it, but it hasn't finished doing what it needs to be doing. It hasn't showed me. Wait for the candle to finish. Why are you in a rush? Me being eager, jumping into trades is costing me hard-earned money that I'm working hard for. Do you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. So then again, a constant problem that I've seen now is me being eager. I'm too jumpy. I'm too impatient. I need to relax, chill, listen to the data on the screen and just follow it. Do you get what I'm saying? Clearly, look, it hasn't finished, and now look, it's building up, building up, building up. How long was I in that trade for? Look, 4 minutes. 4 minutes, cut my losses at 10% as I need to. Do you know what I'm saying? Cut losses early. Simple. Cool, I could have held. Would have made my money back, but I would have been red. It would have been emotional. Everything's getting in the way. My mental's just not good. If I have a stop loss, stick to the stop loss and cut it. And I feel I did very good in that with that trade. I just accepted my loss and said I'm wrong and called it a day. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, as you can see here, 10% down, I called it a loss. Cool, boom. It's happened again. Broken it. I'm pretty sure I didn't get in because look, I even went for a re-entry this day. But did I get in then? No, I got in a whole hour later. Do you know what I'm saying? Look here, it's doing it again. I said, no, I'm not going to make the same mistake. Let me wait for the retest candle to finish. The retest candle's finished. Building back up. Ooh, well done. Do you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Here we go again. Retest candle. Building back up. I'm saying, okay, so it's choppy along this line. Here's the part now. Boom. It's broken it. Broke it. Retest. Waited for it. Lovely. Boom. Got in there. 345. Where is it? 345. Yeah, here. So cool. It's broken it. Whatever. Retest. Ended lower than whenever it's ended. That's beautiful. Got in on this candle. Boom. Boom. It's there. But even then, I feel like I got in a bit early there anyway. 345. That means I must have got in at the end. Yeah, that means I got in like at the start or start of this candle here. Do you know what I'm saying? But literally, and then a move to the downside. But look, this was such a lovely move, but I only caught a piece of the pie, and I think I even wrote that on my notes, saying the second entry into the 145 reject level, good trade, followed rules and adjusted stop loss accordingly. But the trade kept going, so I should have made more than the money I lost that day. But because of what I lost and I didn't want to be greedy, I sold out of my trade quicker than I should have. I need to learn to let runners run and just to keep on to just letting the runners run. Do you know what I'm saying? So clearly, let me write something else so I can kind of realize what I need to do to get better. Do you know what I'm saying? From the week. Cool, a clear one. Stop rushing into trades. Be patient. Wait for the retest candle to finish. That's one thing, right? What was the other thing we said? I need to... Yeah, that was the main thing I said. Oh yeah, let runners run. Oh yeah. Let runners run. Sell majority of your contract. Let the miner run and put the stop at break even. Two things I can see that I need to learn from these mistakes I've made last week. So cool, now obviously I got to that. That's the winning trade. Now Wednesday, SPY 596 put 7 contracts, £1,943. I lost 339. I was in this trade for 25 minutes. Stop loss 15%. From what I'm looking at, that's good. I didn't let it get over 15%. And that's good, you know what I'm saying? So let's go to here. 596. 596. Cool. Now let me show you the reason why I was looking at the 596 on Wednesday. $5.96. When was Wednesday? Wednesday's here. I don't even know. I can't. From looking at it, I can't even tell you. I said that's bad. That's bad already. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm gonna keep it up, but that is so bad already. Yeah, I'm tweaking. Here you go. Cool. I was thinking, there's no way. Why would I even have been in it? But cool. It broke it yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, built above it, whatever. Broke it, but again, back below in pre-market. So obviously, I'm thinking, cool. This is finally the pullback we've been waiting for. Because SPY's been grinding high for so long. There had to be a pullback. Do you know what I'm saying? There had to be a pullback, and I'm thinking this is the chance we're looking at that is so extended. I'm saying this has to be the chance for the pullback back into a key demand level before ever it wants to carry on running or doing whatever it wants to do. So that was the idea behind it. So cool. What time did I get in on this? 3:35. That candle's finished. So cool. That candle's obviously finished like that. I've obviously got in right here. Yeah, on this candle. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously I've waited for the breakdown below, saw it. I said, okay, that's beautiful. Saw this. Thought I missed the move because there's no retest, but there's always something. There has to be a retest. Do you know what I'm saying? Here wasn't close enough because of the losses I was taking. I wanted to be a bit more careful. Here, waited, whatever. It's broken. I'm saying, okay, let me wait. Boom, broke it down again. Said, cool, that's good. Let me wait. Boom. Cool, I've got in here, but this, I don't think I was patient. I think this is another retest candle because this is the breakdown below. So why am I getting in on this candle? Why am I not waiting to see how this reacts? Because look, if I just waited, this is a retest candle, right? If I just waited, I would have saw the way this is moving like this. So I'm not entered. So yet again, it goes back to stop rushed into trades. Be patient. Wait for the retest candle to finish. Not following my strategy rules. I clearly have a problem. I clearly have an ego problem. I clearly can't follow rules. It's even with life in school. I couldn't follow rules. It's a problem that I actually need to work on. I don't like being told what to do. I have a problem with listening, and it's mad. I can't lie. But that is something that I really need to focus on, which is actually being disciplined, being strict to just following my set of rules and just following it. Just follow it, bro. Like, following it's not gonna hurt. The rules are made for a reason. That, you know what I'm saying? Rules are made not to be broke, but to help you. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially these type of set of rules. Obviously, not all rules are like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's be realistic, but that's what they're made for, to help me, especially in trading. If I've set rules, I need to keep remembering I've obviously set these rules for a reason, because anytime I don't do this, I don't win. I don't get anything out of it but losses and fucking heartbreak and stress. And I need to keep remembering. I need to remind myself that each time. It doesn't make sense. Why am I not listening to myself? It doesn't make sense. So cool, we're going to go to the QQQ. But the one thing I could say which was good was I followed my stop loss. That's one rule I actually didn't break, because why? Do you know what I'm saying? That's good. So cool. Let's go to the Friday now. QQQ. Oh, this trade, man. This trade had me in a bad way. I can't lie to you. So cool. As you can see, the downside, whatever. Cool. Let me tell you the idea behind it, why I was even watching QQQ. Originally, I was watching this for the bounce. As you can see, it says watch the bounce, QQQ. Why was I watching the bounce? Because here, it's broken above it and just hasn't retested it at all. There's been no retest and no pullback back to this level. So I'm saying, yo, when it's gonna get to this level, there is going to be so much demand and so many buyers that it's going to bounce. Do you know what I'm saying? It's going to bounce. It's a key level. It's a previous all-time high from back in the day. Not back in the day, but you know what I mean. Do you know what I'm saying? Previous all-time high. So when it gets to there, it has to bounce. It doesn't have to, obviously, but there's built up demand there and it hasn't been retested yet. Do you know what I'm saying? In a while. Look how long this is. Boom, 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 boom. Overextended. So that was the reason why I was watching it. Cool. I was being patient. It's broke it. Whatever, that's the retest candle. Still waited. So I'm saying, whoa. This ain't... This, I don't think this bounce is going to happen. It's too... It's too red. It's too... Do you know what I'm saying? Even here, it's broke it. Whatever's showing by is built up. But I kind of want to see it push above that line before I even get in on the trade. So even then, that was very good. That was good there. I was patient. So I'm saying, cool. Let me relax. Even this trade here, though, I should have went for this break and retest. After this retested that candle, I should have got in around here. It would have been a beautiful trade. Instead, I said, you know what? I'm gonna watch the 498 because that is a key demand level again as well. Okay, that you see here. So let's go all the way back. Let's zoom out. 498. Do you know what I'm saying? Before clear support area, support whatever, boom boom boom, support whatever. It's broken it, turned into demand, back to support, gapped up, looks gapped past this level, boom boom boom. But instead, I see where I've gone wrong already. I wasn't watching the chart properly. It's here that I should have been watching for that key bounce that I was kind of looking for, because look at here is a gap. It's a gap, and this gap needs to be filled. So I can kind of see where I've gone wrong there. So cool, let's go here. If we go and check this, 497 call, 1,300, 6 contracts, £424 loss, 337 to 425. So cool. If you go to here, 337, 335. So I got it on this candle here. Why? The first thing I'm asking myself is why? What did I see? What did I see it building back up? Even this, look at these candles. These candles are showing the gravestone doji candles. Why am I even getting in a call? This is a shooting star-ish. But the candle is still red, and look at this long wick of it. So I don't know why I even got in on that trade, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not thinking. I'm just... Do you know what I could say? Follow your trade plan, because clearly that wasn't in my trade. You know, that wasn't in my trade plan. Follow your trade plan. Follow your trade plan. That wasn't in my trade plan for the day. So for me to even take that trade is silly, to be honest. It boils down again to another thing. I'm not following my strategy, like rushing into trades. What am I rushing for? Maybe it's psychology, maybe it's because I took so many losses that week. I wanted to try and make my money back. I was eager to make it back. I was hungry. I was this, I was that, but it's not gonna help, man. It didn't help me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't help me. Cool. The plan that I had, it didn't work. Forget it. Don't trade that day. That wasn't in my trade plan. So why am I taking it? Why am I taking things that are not in your trade plan? Follow the trading plan. Literally. And as you can see, for the losses this week, £1,603 negative. Why? Because of three things. I'm rushing into trades, not being patient, not waiting for the retest candle to finish. One, I need to let runners run, sell majority of your contracts and let the minor run and put the stop at break even. I'm not following my strategy rules. I'm not following trade plans. So you see how big these things are? Just from those three things, I lost £1,603. I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses, and I was only able to get one green trade this week. Do you know what I'm saying? Because of rules that I'm breaking, rules that I've set, and I'm not following them. But it's fine, it happens. Next week, as long as I can just keep my losses to 10%, because of obviously the losses we've been having at 15% is probably too high right now of a margin. 10%, cut my losses. I need to. Next week, I need to do these things. Stop rushing into trades. Be patient. Wait for the retest candle to finish. Follow my strategy rules. Follow my trade plan. And wait for the retest candle to finish. Don't be eager. Do you know what I'm saying? But tomorrow's Monday anyway. We're going to come back better and stronger. I always do. Do you know what I'm saying? I always do. Look, I had a tough week. On the first week I started this YouTube. Look at the losses. 20, 25, 22, 26%. I said, no, what I need to do is minimize them losses. 11%, 4%, cutting ties early, following rules. I listened next week. Do you get it? So listen, what I promise you, next week for me is going to be way better. Why? Because I've understood what I've did wrong, and I'm not gonna make those mistakes again. And if I do, I'm gonna be very, very disappointed in myself. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, next week is only up from here. Yeah, I've lost a lot of money, but bro, I'm gonna make it back tenfold. No cap. I don't need to lie. Like, I know what I've did wrong now, and I'm coming. I'm gonna make this money back, and I'm gonna improve and do what I need to do to make it. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you guys do enjoy the journey, follow, like, subscribe, stay tuned in. Do you know what I'm saying? On a little drawdown, but drawdowns don't last forever. Losses don't define me. They make me. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of things. So yeah, man, if you guys love, subscribe, enjoy, and just keep following, man, and I promise it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna pay off. So love, man.